Hi, Verde Valley. Richard Corey here in Gina Offner's home. As you can see in the background, she has quite a bit of painting. She's quite an artist here in the community. And Jean, thank you for letting us in your house.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad everybody can join and see our
enjoy your art, huh? Mm-hmm. You've been around the community for how long now?
I've lived here 12 years.
12 years?
Yes.
And you and your, kind of the great thing about you and your daughter, Naomi, are both artists, and even though you have your kind of different mediums or ranges, but you both do kind of oils or canvas, don't you? A whole variety of different things.
Right, but I work in acrylic mostly,
do you really?
and some watercolor. I like watercolor because it's faster, and you can get your picture and your idea over with watercolor faster.
I want to ask you, because I ask everybody as I have my art program. This is Our World of Sedona TV show, and a lot of it's amazing that a lot of artists who've really been at it all their lives have actually started out as kids. Someplace, somewhere along the line, they got intrigued or got guided into that, and it became part of their lives. Is that what happened to you?
That's exactly what happened to me.
Oh, really?
When I was a child, I enjoyed making pictures, and the reward was that people enjoyed seeing them and looking at them and asking questions about them. And so I've always done it, and then as I got older, I took some lessons and at the junior college, and when I went to Japan with the occupation forces, my husband was in the service, so we went there and I have met a very really wonderful artist, Japanese lady, and she didn't speak English, but she sure knew how to do watercolors, and that's how I got really interested in watercolors, first time.
That's incredible. That's you have one down there, don't you?
Oh,
the one in watercolor from Japan. Show that one out to the.
This is a watercolor on silk, and it was done in like 1948. So it's very durable once you paint on silk. And she would teach us. They study flowers and birds before they even start to teach it.
1948 or 47, you were in Japan. That must have been a story in itself, and probably you have a lot of interesting stories. But today we're talking about art. But so you got into art, and did you actually make a career of it, or just kind of a hobby kind of a thing?
It was strictly a hobby because I was raising a family at that time, so I wasn't really. It was kind of a pastime that I did, something like that.
Well, that's a great hobby because it's been a great release, but it's always a nice way to meet people. But the art market, like everything else, has its
rewards
and its other end, you know. But anyway, you got a lot of great art here, and your daughter Naomi, she's.
Well, here's a painting of Indian ladies that have the beautiful skirts on them. That attracted me to this idea of making the Indian ladies with their beautiful skirts doing different things. One's working on a basket, the other one is showing her pot that she's probably made, and these two ladies are just in this discussion of some kind. But I like that whole feeling of all the Indian ladies with their colorful outfits. Here's a painting of the creek in Sedona. I don't know exactly where that is anymore, but it's a picture that I painted from a photograph. Now this one here is aspens in Flagstaff, when the leaves were turning, and I thought it was a beautiful setting to do a painting.
It is very beautiful.
The aspen trees are very interesting with the bark and the way they grow so straight and so close together. It's very interesting.
They even used them to make a fence out of it. For them.
There's another famous artist, her name I think is Beverly something.
Oh,
Deb Doolittle.
Yeah, she painted stuff like that too. She did really beautiful work. So I'm going to ask you guys, you know, I mean, art is extremely hard to get out there and to do really good and be accepted or get to be well known. But what are the reasons you're really artists? Is it
You have to paint for yourself.
what you can paint
That's the
yourself?
biggest thing you
Something
have to keep in mind is paint for yourself, because
Hope somebody else will enjoy it
and a lot
and
of
want
times, yeah,
to.
people will enjoy it or they won't. You know, you paint for yourself, and then you put it out there, and it just takes the right person to come along. But basically, it's your own satisfaction that you're getting out of it. You can create something and see it happening, and you get a certain feedback just from that.
Mission in Texas.
Oh,
That was
Texas.
California.
In Texas?
I was
I know the Bell
intrigued by the bell tower. There's a lot more to it, but I just thought that was so picturesque. And then I have
Well,
one.
you were there in person?
Oh yes, we were in
Oh,
Texas.
so that must be huge.
It is. This was in when they had a fair in Santa Rosa. This was it was with missions. It happened to be missions, the theme, and so this was in the entrance of that theme.
It was like, wow, that's pretty good.
I did that quite a few years ago, but I've had people that want to buy